Good afternoon. My name is B.I.G, aka Big. I decided I'm gonna drop this clip because it's been in me, and I've been carrying it. And as I always tell other people, just like a guy called me the other day, I almost didn't answer the phone, but I decided to. I was in bed, and he said, "I just want to thank you, Big, for the words that you said to me. I want you to know that since I've seen you last, I'm going blind. You told me, Big, no, on the way to the hospital, sometimes you have to birth. You may not get to your destination, so you may have to birth that baby right there on the side of the highway by a fire hydrant, or wherever it may be." So he thanked me. So I've been carrying this, and I got to birth it. I went down to New Orleans for my birthday, and I got a chance to visit a plantation. Our friends took care of or set up a visitation to a plantation. My first time ever going to a plantation. So I was excited, nervous, and all these things, because I know as deeply, as spiritually as I am, I knew that there were some things that were going to take place on the grounds where our ancestors were kept captivity. They were treated like animals. They were worked to death from sun up to sundown, while Master on his little horse, riding around with sweating a little sweat off his head, with his little cowboy hat on. And them slaves were beaten. They were beaten, they were chained. And I got a chance to go into the big house and just go in there and all these spirits, and I kind of broke away from my fiance and her family, and because I knew that this was a spiritual moment. I knew the assignment and what the assignment was before I even got into this on this plantation. And I went into different rooms, and I just could feel the evilness in that house. Yeah, they thought they had love as a hold, but it was not love. Because when you have love, it's across the board. It's not chopped up into confetti. Okay? They're in their air conditioning, just their cool fan, whatever they had going on. Them slaves out there, they were getting worked to death from sun up to sundown, bent over. All of them, your back will blow out. Back will blow out by the time you get a certain age, and then they get ready to shoot you, do whatever they do to you back then, because you could no longer work. You're a liability, and a white man ain't gonna carry. He's not gonna carry no liability. I can tell you that right now. I got to go into a prison now. A prison. I'm thinking they already a prisoner by being captive on this plantation, not allowed to leave the gun line. The gun line, boss, the gun line, if you know what that is. In other words, the perimeters, which are the fences or whatever was set up. And I went inside this prison, and it blew my mind, because I was already hot down there that day. It wasn't as hot as it probably was and had gotten over the years and whatever down there for those slaves. But I almost passed out. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I lost 4 or 5 pounds in sweat. I can guarantee you that right there. And I went inside this prison that was built like King Kong couldn't get out of this. You know what I mean? I mean, it was up. The door took me 2 hands. Yeah, it's an old door. It's an original prison. It was rusted up. It was just, it wasn't no, the door you just open up and slide on shit. No, none of that. I had to use force to get that door to move, and I still couldn't shut the door. Point being, when I was in there, I saw the spirits. I heard voices. I heard cries. I heard screams. It was an amazing moment for me, and I was tears, because I knew that what all this was, it was real. It was The spirits are real. I'm gonna tell you that, America. If y'all don't know, people, world, the spirits are real, and I felt them that day. And I was in there by myself because I didn't want my fiance and her family to see what I was experiencing at that moment, because they probably couldn't understand it. So I had to do this for me. I had to do this for my ancestors, and for my kids, and for the future the future to be. So I got through that moment, and then I went to some of the houses where they were housed, and I sat on the porch where they sat, and when I went in the rooms, I could hear music. When I sat on that porch, I could hear music. I could hear singing and praise. I could hear cries. I could hear screams. I hear little kids yelling and screaming, and I heard them playing. I heard so much. And when I went into the area where the kids had left their actual words that they actually stated and said, I cried. It's like a wall. The wall we have there dedicated to people that have passed away. This was a wall of testimony from the kids, and the things that Massa was doing with them is just mind blowing. White man told me that white man was heartless. One of my dearest buddies, and I love him. I won't say his name. He said, if you ever say I said that, I'll deny it. See what I'm saying? So, but to see the other half of it, the heartless part of what I seen on that plantation, and we have got nothing but hatredness and all this nonsense that's going on, and that white people say that we've come a long way, and we have. We're so far behind because the field goal posts keep moving back. You got to have a leg to kick a 100-foot field goal now. Most of us can't kick 100 field goals. Okay, so it's just all the things that I saw, and I couldn't understand this as an educational exhibit, this museum, but it's still for profit, even though it's non-profit. One thing I didn't see, and I thought that was being hidden, is all the chains and all the armor that was used, the head restraints, and all these things that I know, because if you go to Forgotten Images, if you Google them, my people own that exhibit. They've been collecting slave stuff for 30, 40 years now, and I've seen it. It is the most wickedest. It'll blow your eyes away. I still remember these little white kids at the Compton airport, at the exhibit, when black kids were breaking records, Guinness Book record at 16, flying helicopters and airplanes, and the Tuskegee Airmen. I always get that screwed up. They were there, these old red-tailed guys, and these white kids were crying when they seen this exhibit of all this stuff that black people were held in captivity, not only on the property, but actually refrained and chains, and just amazing. It's not being shown. That was left out. That should have been part of the history. You're hiding that. So that told me right there, you're still not being 100%. You still got wickedness. And I was like, well, who owns it? It's a nonprofit. Okay, well, who's on the board? We're still doing research, because you know what? The game ain't changed. It's just got slicker. And I'm telling you that. Now that I see the other half, being that I grew up around white people, I got a godson that's white, 2 of them, technically. I grew up around white people. So I just told a group of white people the other day, and I'm only black, they were right back and all that. Now I'm saying, here we go. And all this stuff was going on at the table. And I said, look here, I've been around white people, and I'm deeply rooted with you people. So I ain't the one to play with. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm a white black man. I learned your game. I've been trained by some very powerful white people. So I play games. I can do some black. Oh yeah, I can get down with it too. Oh, but you're bigger than me. I'm not saying I'm bigger than you, but you know what? I'm letting you know I ain't your average bear. I'm now they have the other side of the coin. I'm doing this because I have 2 black sons. When I pass away, will they still be still subjected to all this nonsense that's going on? Hatredness over skin color. Y'all need to stop. Why they help so many white people? Y'all need to stop. Okay, and black people, y'all need to go to the plantation just to see it, because y'all out here doing this foolish nonsense. P. Diddy and all you black folks getting that money, brothers getting that money, and sisters getting money, ain't put nothing back into your people. You spend it in other areas, so we'll never grow, because you won't allow that to happen. We hate on each other because we've been trained that way. It's so deeply rooted. It's like an onion. It's got more layers in the onion. Just keep peeling them back, baby. The goddamn, we're gonna get to the bottom, but the core of this onion, you might not get to it because you'll be crying because the onions have you crying and all that stuff. I'm just saying, white people, let my people go. Give us some money. We need some money. God, what I done seen where we come out. You know what? It's gone. Forget it. It was your ancestors. You know what? Guess what? But tell you what's happening. I seen something on Facebook the other day, a black family, and then they showed all down to their grandkids, and then they enter the crossing of black and white races. It became into the family. The sons married white girls. They had children, so they had biracial kids, black and white, half-breeds, okay? Because I got some half-breeds in my family, and we're half-breeds. Y'all always want to change that. And you create something, want to change it, and you get mad when somebody says something, but you get out of my face right now. I'm highly upset with you people, because you guys need to really do a better job. Those that are in power, you need to do a better job. Those that are in power that hate us, hate our skin color, go back to your country. Listen. White people, you talking about human trafficking. What the hell you think that was, to go over across the waters and go get some crazy Africans or whatever, Zulus or whatever they was, and then that'll eat you alive and barbecue your white ass and get them, truck them and get them on a boat. Use some other black people to get them. Y'all smart though. Y'all been clever. Hey, I love you. Y'all clever than bugs. Let me tell you something, boy. You'll fly to the moon. You'll jump from the space. Come on, you'll dive on the seas and mess with 80, 90 feet sharks. You'll do everything. Irwin got hit with hard with the tail. Irwin. You know what I'm talking about. You guys we won't do that. I got a sting on my toe right now, big toe from sea urchins in Hawaii. I don't know if I'm never going back. I seen Nemo and I seen the beautiful stuff, but I ain't going back to that, okay? So all I'm saying is that what's happening is that your race is getting diluted, because as I was telling my guy that played in the B.I.G the other day, I said, look at Chiquita, you're chocolate, I'm brown, you're a little bit darker than me, we're close to complexion, I'm brown. If you know your colors in the crayon box, like I told a little kid in school, he called me brown face. I'm like, you know what, I had to turn it, because I'm like, is this racial? He's getting that racial with me? What's up, little kid? This is special ed class. So I'm like, okay, brown face. He touched my face. I was like, oh, wow. And he never seen a black man before. That's where I took it. Brown face, that's what he called me. And I started seeing, I had to turn this around because the teachers, other kids are looking, you know what I'm saying, and all this going on. And I said, you know what? Good job, young man. You know what? You know your colors in the crayon box. I said, what color is this jacket? The hat on had a black hat. Black. What color my skin? Brown. What color am I? Brown. See, I changed it on them. Yeah, I'm brown face, not black. So know your colors. White people, you're ignorant. When you call a black person and the color is brown, your ass need to be go out and start over and put your ass in special ed and sit down in them little bit of chairs, you know what I'm saying, and teach you your colors in your crayon box. Just start with the small ones, got about 4 or 5 colors. You don't need a bunch of, with the ones that got the bunch of deep ones, you don't need that one. You need them short ones, 4 or 5, because know your colors, white people. Stop playing games, okay? I know all this, I can see it. I've been taught. White people told me in corporate America, Bank of America, you're not like the others. What? Oh, I know where you go with this. I get it. It's all good. No, it's all good. So all I'm saying is that it's hidden, deeply rooted. If you're gonna hate, go ahead and hate. I don't care. It's okay. I still remember I helped the Aryan brothers. They hate niggers. I remember you told me I hate niggers. But the business is on the table, and money is money, and I don't wear my sleeve. I ain't gotta like you. In the game of football, I didn't like my center. He was black. I didn't like him. He didn't like me. We didn't hang together. But on the football field, we were teammates and I had his back. And that's what I am about. So understand the game, white man, when you play with me. All right? I can hate your guts and I still do business with you. I can black, you can be black, I can hate your guts and still do business with you. As long as it's ethical and done correctly. So all I'm saying is that, you know what, hey, let's see if we can come together and grow and give us a chance. We ain't going back to Africa. Stop saying that. You're so stupid. You're ignorant. You're special ed, the short bus. If you say that, you ride the short bus. I'm gonna send you a short. Give me a short bus. You short bus, man. That's what you are. That's all that is. You're ignorant. Be like that kid. Know your colors. I love that little kid. I helped him because I work with all white kids, and I teach them about racism. Oh, I know the ones, but they love me. They love me because the racism wasn't in my household. My mother was a teacher. So we didn't play racism. So I give them the business, and they love me. They love me. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I'm teaching them love and teach them life skills, and from kindergarten all the way up to high school. So don't play with me. I'm just doing it part-time because I like it, and it's fun helping back. I don't want to be a teacher. It's one rotten shit you can do. Lowest pay on the podium. White people, y'all got the shit backwards. You send your kids away and so we can teach them, and they get taught for the majority of your day and for damn near free, and then you know what I'm saying, and you want to pay the teacher peanuts, and come on, man, y'all need to stop. Please stop it. That teacher's getting out there getting harmed. Had a little white boy name, I won't say his name. The boy got me scarred up for life right now. The boy hit me with a chair. The kid hit me with a damn chair from across the room. This is before the contact. I don't know what he got me with. You don't know the injuries you get. He got me with something. I don't know if it's a pencil or whatever, the fingernails, I don't know what he got me, okay? But then from across the room, he threw a heavy chair from across the room. He got me! And then, you know what he told me? White people, this is little white kid. He's just 7 years old. He said, "You're an old man. You see, I got you with the chair from across the room. You're too slow." What? This man, I'm an officer guard. You know I run over like you. I run your ass like you. Ready you down. Set, play call on 2. Snap count on 2. I mean, forward football mode. I'm get a 3-point stance on you, little kid, because you playing with the wrong guy right now. You're messing with my mind. Yeah, he's talking to me like that. You're too slow. You see, I got you with the chair from across the room. Who says that? He's 7 years old. He done threatened to kill me and everything else. The white teachers say, I'm scared of him. And you better know his name. Why I gotta know his name? Because he's gonna be a serial killer one day. What? He might come back. I was like, oh Lord. No, the dude's got a chance to be, his name sounds like a serial killer. They all up Pacific Northwest area, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm just trying to say, white people, I'm seeing your kids and what y'all teaching your kids, and I'm reversing it and showing them a different type of love and understanding and learning. Like, it's almost the teachers, everybody, the principal, they all call me, from the band teacher to the music teacher to mathematics all the way up. I am the guy. I have them walking down the aisles like, I call them little ants. Get in line. You know what ants are, right? Ants get in line. You guys are ants today. When you line up, you're ants with me. You better not get out of line because the other ant will eat the other ant. Well, we can't eat you, none of that. But I'm just saying, if we were an ant, you would get eaten if you get out of line. So I have them going down the line, little ants. And there, you know what? Someone heard, the teacher heard, the principal heard. I heard the little ants. We love that. We love that. Implementing that. I'm the ant band. I'm teaching them something that they've never been taught before. So white people, kiss my ass. The ones that hate me, hate black people. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a break, man, out here, Lord. I'm just trying to make it, bro. Just trying to make it. You understand?